Sometimes you discover a new function and it could just save you tons of time, and that's what I did. As far as Magic Bevel goes, let's create a point here, and press P, so we got a 2-point poly here, and rotate that a bit. Now, let's go to Magic Bevel, set this to the precision to 60, and maybe I should set that to 70. What? Okay. Then turn it all the way down to 40 actually. Now there's kind of like a balance here. Too much detail does not look good. Too little detail will not look good either. Both of them will, well, will show irregularities in the mesh. That doesn't look good. What I can do here now actually is to delete this knot. I'm not satisfied with that. Oh, I'm still on this one. Extrude. You can see how much more detail I get here. Okay, and set this one to 98 maybe. Nah, 97. I think maybe it's a bit too much info here, so I'm just gonna remove some of these guys actually. Remember though, you can't add them after you've done this. So you can't really add any knot, or you can't add a slice here. You can't add a segment. So just be aware of that. But no tool is perfect. So I think that's pretty good actually. Now I can take these guys and press P and continue with the bandsaw tool. And even though it lags behind, it will follow your arrow. Actually now, well, I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna delete some of these guys actually. Set the position here to 50. Extrude. So this Magic Bevel tool actually turned out to be even more powerful than I thought it was. So okay, set this one to 30 maybe. Okay. Edit the path. Again, what's important is that the path looks good, not necessarily that it follows the other path 101%. Once again, you can't really add a slice here, so okay, that would be nice, but you can always do that later anyway. Okay, or is that it? Is that good? Yeah, I would say so. Maybe this became a bit thinner than I wanted it to be. It's tricky to adjust that later on, actually, without deleting this and doing that over again. But I think it's okay. It looks all right. Doesn't it? Well, maybe it's a bit narrow. I guess I could just continue this one. Press P here and continue with that precision. Instead of having this set to 97, I'm actually gonna set this to set to 100 actually. And the in-between here can be important, the shape inside. So sometimes you want to focus on that, shape inside, instead of actually focusing on the actual curve. It's kind of like focusing on the silhouette, kind of. Yeah, I think that's better. So maybe you're satisfied with that, or maybe not. What you can do if you want to pump this up a bit, if you want to add some detail and smoothness, is that you can actually do that. You can metaform it. Then, for example, you can take this one, loop and delete, and got that. You can see here that this is not quite what I want. So I'm going to take this one, just skew it slightly, because I think it's a bit off. Anyway, I think I would do that later on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do what I did before, and that is basically just thickening this thing and holding down Control, something like that. No, actually what we're going to do first is that we're going to adjust this thickness here. No, I already did that. What am I thinking? No, I can show you how you could do that, though, if you wanted to. wireframe shade, no, weight shade, set the weight here to 100. You have to create a weight map in order to do that, but probably know how. And map, weight blur, 40. Oh, now it's going bananas again. No, I have to deselect, that's why. Here we go. What you can do, like I showed in the other video, I said you can take this one, this guy here, and this guy here, for example. Select that path and choose. Oh, what happened? Weight map with the move tool and just drag that to the right. And I can see that you can adjust that width and get a very nice shape. If I make a thickness to this now, do you want to do that? If I make a thickness to it, you'll see though that the weight shade is kind of off here, so I'm just going to actually delete this weight map, and I didn't want to do that. Not sure why it leaves this behind, might be a bug. So just clear the map and do that over again. Take this one, for example, expand it, and set a weight map value of 100, for example. So it's pretty much close to what we did before. And then weight blur it by 40. Again, close to what we did. And we'll use the stretch tool here with a fall off weight map and action center selection, and hold down Control to move that up. And yeah, I think that looks okay. You can choose smooth shade here. Take this guy, that guy, loop, and for example use bandsaw or something like that. Make some cuts right here. Hit tab, and you got something that looks quite nice.